Okay, normally what I do is I will install all these components first to make sure there is no jam. Without putting the linkage, I'm putting the shim here, already one shim. So what I do is I install everything first. Building this car, you really need to be very patient to get everything done. So patience is the key. So what I do is I tighten every screw here. So it's tight. Tight, and it's tight, and this thing must move freely first, okay? Because if I have to follow the instructions, 0.1 and 0.1 shim on top, this thing stuck. So what I do is I use a sandpaper. I file the shim become smaller. If you have the 0.05, you can put this thing on it so it becomes free. This is what we have to do first, then before you put the linkage and everything, the linkage must be free, as I'll show the video in the next one. So this is how we're going to do it. Okay, this one, when you make sure there's no binding on the end linkage, if there's a binding on this linkage, what we do is we use a reamer and ream slowly. So we're gonna make sure all the linkage is free from binding. So still have, but it's last already. It just yeah, still a bit more. Okay, we try again. Yep, this should be, yeah, it should be moved freely. Check there's any burr anywhere. There's a burr. Gotta make sure the burr have moved freely like this. Okay, so you still have a bit. Do again. Yep, this time is more to perfect. So make sure it moves like this. Okay. So then only you will install it to your Servo Saver. Also check on this side. Okay, when it comes to this, you have to drop by itself. You say this is how you're gonna drop, but because this and this is very fit, so what I have to do is I have to buy maybe some kingpin oil that I saw in Kyosho. They have this kingpin oil, like the mini Z, they apply on here, so it becomes loose. So I'll try that. But in fact, all this linkage, and just now we have showed the video that I close this thing, everything, and this is still very smooth. So I have checked only this kingpin giving a bit of burden of turning the steering. So okay, we will try this, but overall this Servo Saver is awesome. So final result we'll test on the track, and let's see how good is this Servo Saver.